Let me first acknowledge what a great job Kamran is doing as an MC. Please give him a round of applause, please. Isn't that a great job he's doing, right? This is not warm enough. I want to say good evening, salam, namaste, satyakal, yalimada to all of you. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Honorable Chief Minister Shri Revanth Reddy is supposed to be coming. I suppose he's running late. We have been waiting for him. But I would like to thank our host, Minister Vivek Venkateswamy, who obviously has organized this and spent so much, enormous time, several meetings. Syed Kirmani was calling me like 3 times a day. The minister wants to see us. We will hop in the car and... Well, you keep running anyway. Also, I want to acknowledge Imran Mirza for hosting us a couple of times while we were organizing this meeting. Vivek Bhai, it has been an incredible experience getting to know you, sir. What a gentleman, what a gem you are. Thank you so much for accommodating. At a very short notice, you made this happen. What a fabulous event we are enjoying right now. I want to acknowledge one more time our distinguished guest, Mahinda Ramanatji, for joining us. Also, co-author, Kiribai's co-author, who you have heard, Mr. Patak Dakshek, for being here. I want to make sure that, of course, I acknowledge all the celebrities here. We have heard from most of the local sportsmen here, and thank you so much for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here for a very special reason. To honor a man who has not only made India proud, but is also a man who happens to be a humble person to the core. He's been a pride for Hyderabad, the legendary Syed Mushtaba Hussain Kirmani, and as we fondly call him, Kiribhai. To me, Kiribhai is like the elder brother. When he invited me to his book launch in Bangalore last December, I was honored to share the stage with legends like Captain Kapil Dev, Infosys founder Narayan Murthy, and Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, D.K. Shiv Kumar, on that fabulous afternoon. Then, in true Kiribhai style, he stumps people, you know that, right? So he stumped me. He summoned me to come to London for a historic celebration at the House of Lords on June 25th, the very anniversary of India's 1983 World Cup triumph. That afternoon made history. It was the first felicitation of its kind in that iconic chamber. As former England captain Mike Brearley said, "I've never witnessed a felicitation like that at the House of Lords." That is the magic Kiribati carries. His humility, charm, and warmth win over hearts across the globe. After those 2 unforgettable events, I knew his own city must also celebrate him in a fitting way. With the help of friends like Syed Kirmani and Imran Mirza, and with the support of none other than Minister Vivek Venkateswamy and Honorable Chief Minister Revanth Reddy, we made tonight a reality. Thank you, Minister, for hosting this event one more time. Kiribai's story is just not about cricket. It's about sportsmanship, humility, and inspiring generations. From the streets of Hyderabad and later the streets of Bangalore to the world stage, for holding the World Cup in 1983 to holding the hearts of millions. His journey is the stuff of the legends. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me the greatest honor to now welcome to the podium the pride of Hyderabad, a World Cup champion, a true gentleman of the game, Syed Kirmani. Kiri bhai, give him a round of applause.
All right, thank you so much, His Excellency Lutfi Syed Hassan sir. So now, ladies and gentlemen, yes, we all have been eagerly waiting for Syed Kirmani sir, but before that we have a small video from very own. He's very famous for video, Jhad Lagane ka video. Well, I'm talking about the Jackie Shroff and our very own, none other than Sania Mirza. Can we have that, Avi, please?
Syed bhai, adab. Video Jackie. फारूक भाई के बाद विकेट कीपिंग संभालना बहुत बड़ी बात होती है बड़ू, और उसके अंदर भी शाइन करना, वाह, बहुत इज्जत हमेशा. My respects to you and your family and to the book that you're launching. मैं आने की कोशिश करूंगा. It'll be an honor for me to come. अगर इधर कुछ लोचे नहीं, अगर ज्यादा शूटिंग ना हो तो मैं जरूर आऊंगा. कहीं जाना हो, कहीं शूटिंग होता है, कहीं ना कुछ होता है ना, अगर वो हुआ तो नहीं आऊंगा तो वीडियो कॉल करूंगा. बाकी ऑल द बेस्ट भाई, आपकी बहुत इज्जत करते हैं हम लोग, अपनी पूरी गैंग है आपके फैन. एक नंबर.
जोरदार ताली जगुदा के लिए everyone.
Good evening everyone. Hope you guys are having an amazing evening. I just want to wish Kiri Bhai all the very best with this book, and it's been such an honor and privilege to know you as a family friend, and also congratulations on all the laurels that you have brought for the country, and I hope this book is an amazing and smashing hit. All the best. Have a good evening everyone.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, before sir speak, we have a small video. Can we have a video, please, about sir? Huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Padma Shri Syed Kirmani sir. Oh ho!
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening. Namaskar. Sat Sri Akal. And greetings to all who are present here. Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Revanth Reddy ji, His Excellency Shri Lutfi Hassan Sahab, Honorary Consul General of USA South and Guyana, Dr. Vivek ji, who has been instrumental in this wonderful gathering where you all have assembled to honor yours sincerely for the launch of my autobiography, Stumped. My dear friend Jimmy Amarnath, thank you very much for gracing this wonderful occasion. Unfortunately, Kirti Azad could not make it due to his political involvement way back in Kolkata. Of course, Dakshesh Pathak, my co-author, who wrote my entire cricketing journey. And of course, you heard my another co-author, Debashish Sengupta, who's the professor in the Portsmouth University in UK. Adharuddin, thank you very much. Muhammad Siraj, thank you very much for honoring and gracing this wonderful occasion. Of course, how can I forget Mir Shabir Ali, the captain of football Indian team, who's here and who's a Padam Shri Arjuna awardee and a football captain of the Indian team. And I don't know, I can see a lot of my very dear cricketing friends who are out here. The Andhra captain Chamundiswar Nath, who's also here. Chamundi has done a great deal for Andhra cricket and the cricketers in general. Thank you very much for gracing this wonderful occasion. And how can I forget the esteemed guests who have gathered here on this wonderful, very auspicious book launch of mine. And how can I forget Sajid Mirza Saab. He has been instrumental, and of course, हमारे इमरान मिर्जा भाई, क्या बात है, thank you so much, I am honored. मेरे पास अल्फाज नहीं हैं कि आप जो कोशिश कर रहे हैं, and of course your team with Anam, Asad Abbas, thank you so much, and Ali, where are you? They have been the event managers to conduct this wonderful place, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, the very presence of the distinguished guests who have assembled out here. If I have not taken your names, please excuse me. And of course, my cricketing friends from Hyderabad, I don't know, I'm not able to spot them. Of course, there I can see the shining head of Naushir Mehta. Thank you so much, Naushir, along with your wife, Yasmin. Thank you so much. Yes, for gracing this wonderful occasion. And of course, the honorable ladies who are the Mrs. Amina, who's the wife of Mr. Shri, His Excellency Lutfi Hassan Sahab, and his entire team out here. His family is out here. I'm honored by your gesture out here. And of course, how can I forget my family who's sitting down there? Can you put up your hand there? All the Kirmanis up there. Put up your hand. Thank you so much for supporting me all the way. And of course, all my dear guests who have been assembled here to have this wonderful book launch. We are just waiting for the Honorable Chief Minister. And how can I, you see, not many things stick into this slippery and shining head. How can I forget the name of Amir Ali Khan Saab, who's the owner of Siyasat, and he's an MLC, a very dynamic person who has been here and gracing the occasion. Thank you very much, sir. Yes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I have no words to express my gratitude. I have no words to thank you all for coming out here in large numbers. And I apologize if I have forgotten and if I have not remembered the esteemed members of the Hyderabad Cricket Association. I don't know if they are here at all or not. Nevertheless, they have been of great support as well. And before it misses out on me, I would like to congratulate Muhammad Siraj. बहुत बढ़िया performance किया है आपने. My congratulations to you. You have brought glory to the country and with your exuberance, that aggressiveness, right from the heart it was. We all could see that. Many congratulations, and I wish you every success. Your aim should be to be the best all-rounder in the world. That should be your aim. And I wish you all the very best of luck in future, and I'm sure you will be following a lot of iconic yes, like I mentioned, not many things stick into this slippery and shining head, Mr. Fahim Qureshi, who has been instrumental, in fact, getting the CM for a big meeting with me, and of course, the pillar behind was Dr. Vivek, our Honorable Minister, who was behind the entire show to get the CM, and believe me, when we had a meeting, half an hour, I have never seen a Chief Minister spend half an hour with anybody, away from his cabinet ministers, etc. and etc. He gave me at his very beautiful residence half an hour. He said, I am a football fan. He said, to start with, I play football, but on 83 Cup final, the big television, colored television came to my house, and I remember only two names, Kapil Dev and Syed Kirmani, he said. Which was a great honor to me, and from there on, when I requested him to launch, of course, he's expected shortly, I'm sure, to launch my autobiography. So he said, yes, it'll be my pleasure and privilege to launch your autobiography, which was absolutely a huge, huge honor given to me. And I thank all those speakers who have so many kind words for me, that took the floor off my feet for their kindness, for their good wishes, which they have conveyed to me. And of course, all of you who are present out here, whatever we all have done on the field of cricket, and I'm sure it's all due to your good wishes, and it was all due to your duas in particular, and wishing all of us the very best to glorify the tricolour of India, and India in particular. So on those bases, I think we are indebted to all your good wishes, for all your good prayers. And of course, behind every successful man, there is a woman behind. So, so the women folk, the ladies, have been a great source of inspiration to we men, and it's mutual understanding. Also there, we also follow the women playing great amount of sporting women. We have Sania Mirza, who is an icon of Hyderabad and icon of India, and on global basis, she is recognized as one of the icons in the world in the field of sport in tennis. So on that count, ladies and gentlemen, I think I must inform you all that I'm a pure Hyderabadi bola. Right, my roots are here in Hyderabad. I don't know if my any staff member, faculty member of All Saints is here. Denzel, are you there? There you are, and of course the media manager of All Saints High School. Thank you so much for gracing the occasion. That's where I started as in the nursery at St. Paul's, and then at All Saints High School until 4th standard. Right, and I think, Azhar, you were also in All Saints? Oh yeah, okay. I think VVS Lakshman also was All Saints. Oh, okay, nevertheless. Yeah, right. Thank you so much. Please convey my regards to the principal. I believe he's not doing well. That's where he conveyed in his message. And of course, when I was there in the 4th standard in All Saints, there was the Brother John of God. He was called the brother John of God. Yes? Yeah, good. Certain things got stuck into my head. Yeah. Right. Now, and without taking much of your time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very grateful and very thankful for the event managing team of Imran Bhai and his entire family have been very instrumental in getting the media. How can I forget the media? You media people, where are you? Are you here? Media people are all here, photographers are all here. We are very thankful to the media people as well, whom Mr. Imran Mirza has been very instrumental in getting. Yes, that's right. Yes, Sajid Mirza Sahab, kya bolu main, Pirzada Sahab, Sajid Pirzada Sahab has been the catalyst behind all of us, behind all the entire show, actually. He has been an unsung hero all along. He has always kept behind himself in the backstage, but yeah, Lutfi Bhai, His Excellency, has always been very encouraging. Believe me, one word, one invitation, one call to him from US when I requested him for my first launch in Bangalore. He flew down, getting in the all top people from US. And I think you should put your hands on he has been a great supporter. Thank you very much, sir. I'm honored by all your gestures and your support, which you have been. And he organized everything in London. In London, he brought about the Lord of Guyana, the President of Guyana, who was fond of cricket, great fan of cricket. They all came down into the House of Lords, which was a historic honor I have never ever dreamt of, nor ever imagined that it could take place. And everything started off with Dakshesh Pathak, who's here, when the Lord of House of Lords was visiting Ahmedabad on a very special occasion. He was the chief guest. That's where Dakshesh Pathak met him and presented him my autobiography. And at the same time, he requested the Lord, Mr. Kirmani is looking forward to launch his book in London, he said. Immediately, great fan of cricket apparently. His name is Lord Bhikkhu Parekh. He's a Gujarati and from Ahmedabad. He said, what if I give the honor to Syed Kirmani at the House of Lords? I mean, without hesitation, Dakshesh Pathak, he said, sir, without consulting Mr. Kirmani, we accept this honor and your invitation at the House of Lords. And that's how it took place. And from there on, His Excellency Shri Lutfi Hassan Saab, he started, I called him up, Saab, this has taken place in UK at the House of Lords, and he said, don't worry, we will be there to support you all the way. And he organized a beautiful and a very exclusive, exotic dinner for all those guests. And you know where? At the Automobile Club in UK, which is on whose patron is Prince Charles. And what an honor that was to have our dinner organized by Shri Lutfi Hassan Saab. And the one who organized, where is Mr. Ali Abidi Saab? Kahan ho aap? He was instrumental being in London. Ali Abidi Bhai, kidhar ho? There he is. A round of big applause for Ali Abidi Bhai. He did a great job in England. Wow, organizing at that, that club, Automobile Club, is only given to the princely family members. And can you believe he organized on behalf of His Excellency Lutfi Hassan Saab at that wonderful place where we had a very sumptuous and a very delicious dinner out there. Right, and of course, now coming to a little bit of my autobiography, what I have written right from the time where I was born and until now, it's in that book. It's available online on Amazon, on Kindles, on all the important bookstores, Higginbotham's, everywhere it's available. And one or two anecdotes from that book I would like to just convey to you. I hope you'll enjoy that. 1983 World Cup finals going on. Jimmy, you're there, right? So now, Balwinder Singh Sandhu, he came and joined me, last wicket partnership, right? In those days, we didn't have proper equipment, proper helmet, nothing. This was my helmet when I played there, right? Until 83, we didn't have any helmet, we didn't have any proper cricketing gear. We used to buy our gear, right? So now Balwinder joins me, and the fastest bowler in the world at that time, along with Andy Roberts, Michael Holding, Malcolm Marshall. The first ball, Ballu is facing, and I'm at the non-striker, and we had the Dickie Bird, the best umpire in the world of our time, right? And very straightforward umpire. Now, Ballu wearing the very ordinary helmet with just the plastic things covering the temples, that's all. No visor in front. Mohammad Siraj, aap log ke paas pura gear hai, you look like robots walking in with helmets, pads, ye guard, wo guard, all guards, right? So Malcolm Marshall's first delivery to Balwinder Singh Sandhu was a bouncer. The bouncer, by the time Ballu could do anything, the ball got him on his helmet, and I ran. Ballu moved away from the stumps, and he was rubbing his helmet. He was rubbing his helmet. I said, Ballu, kya kar raha hai yaar? Are you all right? हाँ किरी भाई, मगर तुम यार helmet को क्यों लगा रहे हो? अरे helmet को लगा रहा हूँ. Then he removed his helmet. He started rubbing his head, and Dickie Bird, believe me, he fired the hell out of Malcolm Marshall and brought him towards Ballu, firing him. How dare you bowl a bouncer to a bowler who cannot bat? And now Ballu's sense of humor. This is only me hearing. Ballu, you are not aware of this, Jimmy. This is Ballu turned around to Dickie Bird, running his, rubbing his turban and head. How dare you say I can't bat? I can bat also. Balki he fired Dickie Bird. And Dickie Bird telling Malcolm, say sorry to him. Say sorry to him. So Malcolm Marshall comes along and comes near Ballu. Hey, Namana, me sorry, none, me didn't mean to hit you, nah, he said. And he was walking away. Ballu called him. Hey, Ballu, hey, Malcolm, come here, Naman. Malcolm Marshall comes and he says, Ballu tells him, finals going on, and the sense of humor which Balwinder Singh Sandhu had. Hey, you think my brain is here? He's pointing out at his head. My brain is here, man, he said. So this is where the humor which took place during the finals, and Ballu has a good sense of humor. Another good incident on the same finals is when he got Gordon Greenwich bowled in his very first over. That was the starting point for our victory, which took off. A ball pitching outside the off stump, swinging in swinger, taking the bails off. Gordon Greenwich just lifted his bat and judged that he thought that the ball is going away to the keeper, but that in-swinging delivery took the bails off. Took the bails off, the off stump started shaking, and believe me, any wicket falling, Shrikant, the character of the Indian team, he is the first one to run. He ran, we all went up to Ballu. Ballu, kya delivery dala yaar, Mubarak ho, shabash, 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 in a very dignified way. Shrikant jumping onto him, clinging onto him, dhapa dhap uski pet pe jo mara Shrikant, to unhe aisa chale gaya Ballu. So Bahral, I went across and I told Ballu, kya yaar, Ballu, what an in-swinger that was. क्या delivery डाला यार किरी भाई, in that excitement, believe me, मैं out swinger डाला वो in swinger हो गया बोल दिया. अरे क्या बोल दिया मैं, किसी को बोलो ना को बोलो किरी भाई. So that's how, things took place. There are a lot of anecdotes. You will find it in my autobiography, ladies and gentlemen. I think the vendor is here, Nishat. How can I forget Nishat, who has been my right hand, my biggest support in bringing this about. And my whole family, my wife, my son Sadek, unfortunately, he's in Qatar. He's in Qatar and he could not make it. They all have been of immense support to me all along. I'm indebted to my family and of course my Kirmani Khandan, who's sitting out here from Hyderabad and who has been... Kya bole? Huh? Where is he? My younger brother Mustafa, where are you? Arey, please stand up, yaar. Kya yaar, itna khamosh baith. Utho. My younger brother. Oh my God. He is my real younger brother, Syed Mustafa Hussain Kirmani. Right? They have been of immense support to me, my entire family, in encouraging me, in supporting me. My wife, Habiba. You might have seen her on the videos which were displayed. And they all have been absolutely encouraging so much of sacrifices the wives do to the husbands, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very grateful to those wives who have been very encouraging to their husbands in every respect. You see, thank you very much, ladies, and the wives who are present out here. You have been of immense support to your husbands for sure and encouraging them, leaving them behind to take care of the household responsibilities into their respective responsibilities, otherwise into their professions. Yes, Nishat has been very instrumental along with Ali Abedi Bhai, who has been working out on this day and night to make this occasion a grand success, which is we are just waiting for the Honorable Chief Minister to come for the final book launch, which is going to take place in a short while from now. And what else can I say? Is anybody who would like to ask any questions? You're most welcome. You want to say something, Nishat? Yes, yes, we have the vendors also, Nishat?
Yes.
We have
the vendors here.
Where?
They are there.
Oh yeah, the vendors are here with my autobiography book. Anyway, whoever would like to purchase, they're most welcome to have that. With these few words, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored and I'm floored by your presence, with your patience who have been sitting here for very long. I have no words of gratitude and to thank all of you, particularly the Honorable Chief Minister and his entire team who have been instrumental. Sajid Pirzada Saab has been very instrumental also, along with Imran Mirza Bhai and his entire team, who have been, of course, His Excellency. So with these words, thank you so much once again. Of course, the vote of thanks will be very short and sweet, like my sweet daughter. She'll be doing the vote of thanks. I've told her not to take too long. Right? So dinner is awaited, inshallah. Thank you so much once again. Thank you. बेहद ममनून और मशकूर हूँ आप लोगों की जो who all have been here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Can we have a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? And standing ovation as well for Syed Kirmani Sahib. Everyone in the house, ladies and gentlemen, give him a standing ovation for the person, the wicket keeper who transformed, जिन्होंने पूरी दुनिया में wicket keeping का culture ही बदल दिया. Ladies and gentlemen, he truly deserved that. And now moving on to the next. Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to request Honorable Minister Sahab, Sri Gadam Vivek Venkat Swami Garu, Minister for Labour, Employment, Training, Factories, Mines and Geology, and also the former President of Hyderabad Cricket Association. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a huge round of applause for Minister Sir? And I request Syed Sajid Pirjada Sir also to say the few words for the Minister Sir, and as well if you can, sir. Just few words, sir, please.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening once again. I am not going to waste your time. There is a very brief few words which I wish to say, because the very first moment when it was initiated by Lutfi Hassan, he being a Hyderabadi, he said, Sajid bhai, Mr. Kirmani would want to launch his book, autobiography, which has already been launched in Bangalore sometime back, few months back. So the first name came to my mind was my brother, to whom I respect so much, so from my bottom of hand. We know each other from last 40 plus years. So I asked him, okay, this is the agenda and this is the issue. So he said, okay, why not? Why not? But why he took so late to launch the book in Hyderabad? And this question I am, with my total humility, I am asking even now. Why you took so much time to launch a book in Hyderabad? You being an Hyderabadi. And when you said that you studied in All Saints High School, and before that St. Paul's School, that's the only reason why, my great friend and honorable, respectable Minister, Janab Vivek Saab, jisko main Vicky bhai kehta hu, he said that we'll launch it. But even today, during all your speech, with total humility and, without a single word, you must thank Hyderabadis. Hyderabadis, because of one man who is sitting next to you, that is Lutfi Hassan. And the man to whom I am standing next. And then the same moment, we decided, and he said, Sajid bhai, just come. We came there and he said, okay, we have time, and a wonderful person, Fahim Qureshi, was there. He came and we went to the honorable, highly respectable, our Chief Minister, the dynamic and super Chief Minister of India. Have a big hand for him. We must feel proud that he is one of the dynamic and super dynamic Chief Minister of India. So that's what he said, okay, come. So we waited only for a few minutes. Then he took inside us. And for all of you, the respect for Hyderabadis. He said, you studied in All Saints High School and St. Paul's High School? Okay, then we will launch your book. And there we spent more than 30 minutes. You are wrong, Kiri bhai. I'm sorry that. It's wrong. We spent more than 30 minutes. Almost, we had cookies, we had biscuits, we have tea and everything. And all the more, the same moment he said to Mr. Qureshi, Fahim Qureshi and Vivek Anna, that let's do something to launch the book. And I am ready on the first week of. So, my dear friends and my dear respectable Hyderabadis, we must give a big hand to Hyderabad. Hyderabad is never go back for celebration for Hyderabadis. And that is the reason why. And we don't know your roots are Hyderabadi, your family is in Hyderabad, but you don't come to Hyderabad. Why? What Hyderabadis has done? Nothing. We are doing good. So all these words, and honestly, we must see. People don't listen critics. So I do not mind, giving my inputs. If you like everything good about me, listen to it also. There is nothing in it. And we spent more than 2 hours with Amir in his office. He said, okay, I am willing to come forward and do support. When Annagaru said, and he came forward, Alhamdulillah. Now we have Fahim Qureshi also, and so nice of you to be here. Great to see you, and there even. So all these words, Annagaru, namaskar Andy.
Thank you, Sajid bhai. Good evening, friends. It's really a privilege and an honor to host this evening, because when Sajid bhai and His Excellency Lutfi bhai had said that Kirmani ji wanted to launch the book in Hyderabad, being a Hyderabadi, I thought it was a big privilege for all of us to host him here, to give him the warmth of Hyderabad, and to see that the experiences, the anecdotes which he has from the 1983 victory. Actually, all of us were part of cricket, and when we were young, I was just telling Mr. Mahinder Ramanath ji that we used to learn cricket in Hyderabad at Lal Bahadur Stadium, and he used to represent VST Colts. That time, Sunil Gavaskar ji and all the young budding Indian cricketers were there. But I think the turning point for Indian cricket was the 1983 victory, which really brought respect and India onto the international cricket arena in those days. So it's a great feeling that he is able to launch this book, Stumped, in Hyderabad. And as Sajid Bhai said, we'll have more time of Mr. Kirmani in Hyderabad in the future. But I think one of the good things we heard today, some of the points which the writers wrote about Mr. Kirmani ji, I think it was a big learning lesson for me also. It's a learning lesson for all of us. How we need to be determined in life, how to be humble, how to have patience, how to have resilience to whatever you would like to achieve in life. So I think these are the learning lessons for all of us. I won't take much time because today, unfortunately, in the last minute, the Honorable Chief Minister is stuck with an emergency meeting, so he is not able to come. And we have requested Siraj Bhai, who is now the icon of Indian cricket from Hyderabad. So we are requesting him to launch the book in Hyderabad. But I must say that our Chief Minister is dedicated for the growth of sports in Telangana. He has indicated to the Hyderabad Cricket Association, to the sporting fraternity, that in the coming fourth city, we'll have a very ultra-modern cricket stadium there. And he has also been instrumental in encouraging sportspersons from Telangana. When Siraj Bhai became an international cricketer, he was given a high post in the state government along with some land and an ex gratia. So also the boxing champion, she also got it. So the efforts of the state government in promoting sports in this state are very high. So would definitely like to tell all the sports persons, this is a good opportunity. Please we have very good role models in Siraj Bhai, Azhar Bhai, Shivlal Bhai and others who have really contributed to the growth of cricket in Hyderabad. And I won't take much time between the launch of the book and you, because you have been here for quite some time. And all the very best to all of you for coming and attending this program. Thank you very much, Kirmani Bhai, and hats off to you and your family for all the contribution you have done to Indian cricket. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Big hand for Honorable Minister Garu, everybody.
It's a very fruitful journey in terms of collective exercise. Me, Debashis Sengupta, Kirida, Nishat, his daughter, all came together, brainstorming, adding, deleting. That was, see, the problem over here is only results are respected, not the process. Today itself, an idea came to my mind that we have 10,000 messages in our WhatsApp group. Writing of the book, then we should compile and let the people know how it goes like that. 7 years is not a small time, and we made it very clear that we will not exceed the length of the book. It's a very fruitful journey in terms of collective exercise. Me, Debashis Sengupta, Kirida, Nishat, his daughter, all came together, brainstorming, adding, deleting. That was, see, the problem over here is only results are respected.
Anamita, please come. Come on to the stage. Anamita and Imran requested. One side, all the cricketers with Kirmani Bhai. On the one side, all the cricketers, and especially Siraj, our legendary Siraj and Prem Tazarudi, they are going to launch the book. And on the other side, with the minister, Honorable Vivek, all the other non-cricketers should be on the right side.
Yes, sir. 1 second.
Kiri bhai, you should be on the left side of the minister.
Amir sir.
So ladies and gentlemen, really, we are thankful for each and everybody out there. Let's indicate star second at the bar. Now ladies and gentlemen, we are bringing this memorable evening to close. Syed Kirmani, I like to tell about the board of thanks. We have a mission sent to the Council of India, RCI certified special educator in autism, and also PR to manager to her legendary father, none other than Mr. Kirmani, sir. Nishad, ma'am, please come forward for the board.
एक बार
What a gathering. I know all of you all cannot see, most of you all cannot see what's happening here. The media should be giving a little space so that the audience also sees what's happening here.
Come on, cameras here.
Meanwhile, I would like to let you know that the publishers have books on sale, and we have a 15% special discount today for the purchases. You're very welcome to have a go at the books and grab the books, signing the books, personalizing for everybody. So you're most welcome to do that after doing So it is with immense pleasure that I stand here today with a heart full of gratitude at the autobiography launch of my dear father, Syed Kirmani. Thank you for the emotions in which we are to begin with, I would like to thank
एक मिनट सर आजीत भाई
Honorable Minister for Labour, Employment and Training, Sri Vivek for his valuable support throughout. His Excellency Honorary Consul General of Guyana for Southwest USA, Mr. Syed Hassan, for initiating the launch and being a guide and having his back support in all aspects. I would also like a special mention of thanks and gratitude to Mr. Syed Kirmani, Mr. Imran Mirza, Mr. Sheikh Pasha, Mr. Ahmed Ali Khan, everybody standing up to the superstar. So Ali and his team excelled grand, Anna Mirza, Ali Abidi, and for all their efforts and support in putting out this wonderful event. Thank you media for crowding up. Thank you media for always being there and motivating us to give our best. Last but not the least, a big thank you to all the dignitaries, government officials, friends and family for their time, love and respect. So indeed, Dad and us are very humbled by each one of you. There is a bookstore, like I said, so feel free and enjoy the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, there's dinner served and there's the signing of the book. As soon as Dad gets a breather, we'll be at the signing desk. Thank you very much. God bless and
It's a very fruitful journey in terms of collective exercise. Me, Debashish Sengupta, Kirida, Nishat, his daughter, all came together, brainstorming, adding, deleting. That was, see, the problem over here is only results are respected, not the process. Today itself, an idea came to my mind that we have 10,000 messages in our WhatsApp group, writing of the book, that we should compile and let the people know how it goes like that. 7 years is not a small time. And we made it very clear that we will not exceed the length of the book more than 200 pages. We will talk every essence. So that way, the book has been published, and fortunately by God's grace, it has become the bestseller. Let us hope for the best and yeah.
All right, sir.
We would love now to request His Excellency, I know that everyone wants to take a picture, and this is the moment that the picture is. Once again, we really want to thank each one of you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming and making this event truly spectacular and at the same time memorable for all of us. What an amazing book launch of STUMPED that we all have witnessed over here. Thank you each and everybody, once again, ladies and gentlemen. And now, before we conclude, a quick reminder, STUMPED is available this evening at the exclusive Green Show. To have your copy personally signed by the legend himself, Syed Kirmani. Signing desk is going outside near the dinner area, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we want to thank Janaab Azharuddin Sahab, legend cricketer. We want to thank Mohinder Amarnath ji, of course, legend himself, and a very amazing के जनाब इस ऑर्डर. We want to thank Syed Bhai as well. बहुत शुक्रिया मोहम्मद Syed Bhai. We want to thank His Excellency Syed Hassan sir. We want to thank Honorable Minister Garu. We want to thank Honorable MLA Janaab Zulfikar Ali Sahab. We want to thank Honorable MLC Amir Ali Sahab. Revanth Reddy Sahab. We want to thank Anecdotes as well. We want to thank each and everyone. Janaab Revanth Sahab as well. Each and everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We also want to thank all of you forget Janaab Sabir Ali Sahab and everyone in the house. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to say goodbye until we meet again. This is an MC Abdullah Kamran signing off until we meet again. And yes, we request you all to proceed for the dinner. Chairman, once again, I request you to proceed for the dinner.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Honorable Minister Sri Vivek Swami Garu, Minister for Labour Employment, Training and Factories, Mines and Geology, and also former President of Hyderabad Cricket Association. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a huge round of applause once again for Honorable Minister presents over here to the event. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Janaab Zulfikar Ali Sahab, thank you so much sir for your gracious time and your press after Eid It's a great moment indeed, ladies and gentlemen, that we all are witnessing over here this beautiful evening here in Hyderabad. Ladies and gentlemen, we also welcome Janaab Sabir Ali Sahab. Thank you very much. We also want to thank and welcome His Excellency Lutfi Syed Hassan Sir, Honorary Consul General of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana for the Southwest United States of America. Huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Right side. ठीक है बोल दे
The man behind the stump. Well, I'm talking about Bhagavati Sri Syed Kirmani. Can we have a huge round of applause, everyone?
तो कोई प्रोग्राम ना प्रोग्राम everyone's around and India एक मिनट सर इधर देखिए इधर शबीर भाई
Thank you.
one minute
Welcome Shabir Ali, captain of the football team.
Apart from our honorable guests, so ladies and gentlemen, I request each one of you to kindly have a huge round of applause for yourself. Your presence means really a lot to all of us. Thank you so much, each and every one, ladies and gentlemen.
गिरी भाई well done
जब क्रिकेट वर्ल्ड की टीम रहती है तो किरमानी सर ने गिरी भाई कहा जाता है. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look and take this moment together.
Hello.
जी बेटा लाइट हो गई
Yes.
thank you guys thank you
We want to thank our media people as well. Thank you so much to our media friends and the entire media fraternity. Thank you very much for it. If you are taking the snaps and the pictures, we request you to kindly please.
stay
Dear media friends, we have our watch tower up. As we are about to start, so we request you, it's a humble request. Can we take you?
We can start the program. Yes, we can start everybody. Yes, we request everybody.
हैदराबाद में हम लोग हैं. It should be louder. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. And now I would like to request His Excellency Lutfi Syed Hassan Sahab to please come forward on stage. Can we have a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Can we have a huge round of applause?
It's a very fruitful journey in terms of collective exercise. Me, Debasis Sengupta, Kirida, Nishat, his daughter, all came together, brainstorming, adding, deleting. That was, see, the problem over here is only results are respected, not the process. Today itself, an idea came to my mind that we have 10,000 messages in our WhatsApp group, writing of the book, that we should compile and let the people know how it goes like that. 7 years is not a small time, and we made it very clear that we will not exceed the length of the book more than 200 pages. We will talk every essence. So that way, the book has been published, and fortunately, by God's grace, it has become the bestseller. Let us hope for the best and yeah.
All right, sir. Can we have a huge round of applause meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen? The next question I want to ask you, sir, can you please share us your chemistry and bonding of Kirmani, sir, please, if you can?
Syed Mujtaba Hussain Kirmani is not merely a personality, he is a phenomenon. Because as a person, he is such a gentle person, despite achieving so high in his life and career. not only for himself but for India. And being a student of literature, I would like to quote Mark Twain. Wonderfully he has said, "You speak up a few words and I'll tell you what you are." Syed Kirmani belongs to that class. You talk to him and he will get to know you, who you are. So, Kirida, I was still surprised and amazed, to be very honest. I am from Gujarat. I am a Gujarati. I work in a Gujarati newspaper. I had taken his interviews in English, that's a different story. When he called me that Dakshesh, you will write my biography, I asked him, Kirida, you know me. How would you trust and believe that I would be able to write that? Then he said, it is you who is telling me that you are working with a Gujarati newspaper. I didn't know. Please go ahead. So that's the person he is. Thanks a lot, Kirida. And thanks a lot for making me and Debashish Gupta a part of 10,000 years of India's written history, which made the world to look at we Indians, with a different perspective. Why I am telling you? Winning 1983 World Cup was one such which prompted the world to look at us with bigger respect. And the whole team, I have no words to describe the great Mohinder Amarnath. And I would also add, excellence has nothing to do with numbers. Numbers could surpass anybody. Excellence cannot. That's it. That is what I would like to say about Syed Kirmani.
All right, that's really interesting. Now the next question to you, sir, quickly, that how Syed Kirmani, sir, stands tall compared to the other great wicket keepers?
With all my senses intact, let me put it so straight. Syed Kirmani is the greatest wicket keeper in 148 years of cricketing history. Why? Why? This is not a vague statement. I will give you the logic. The wicket keeper's ability is judged, measured by the variations he faces behind the wickets. From 1976, his debut against New Zealand, to 1986 against Australia, 10 years, Azerbaijan. You have seen that. Look at the bowlers behind the wickets. He so successfully faced Chandrasekhar, Bishan Singh Bedi, Irapalli Prasanna, Venkat Raghavan, Dilip Doshi, Shivlal Yadav, Maninder Singh, Ravi Shastri. These were the chief 8 spinners, all with different trajectories. I challenge and I bet you bring today's most successful wicketkeeper, making him 25 years of age by time travel, put him against Chandrasekhar in 1976, tell him to stand on the wicket. If he can take the bells, I would bet. I will not write anything. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Chandrasekhar was the fastest spinner, 132 kilometers speed of a spinner. His run-up, have you seen that? 18 steps run-up. Then came the total transition of Indian bowling in 1978 after the advent of Kapil Dev. Kapil Dev, Madan Lal, Karsan Ghauri, Balwinder Singh Sandhu, Roger Binni, Manoj Prabhakar, Chetan Sharma, and the gentle, mischievous bowling of the great Mohinder Amarnath. Jeffrey Dujon and Marshall would know that better. So, against each trajectory of bowlers, he kept the wickets with so much ease. And let me put it on record, having a great wicketkeeper behind the wickets is a blessing for the fast bowler. Because in the very first 5 overs, when he makes a catch out of nowhere, it elevates the mood of the fast bowler. I am not drawing any parallels, but till Kirida was behind wicket, Kapil Dev's wicket-taking average per test was 4.6, and after Syed Kirmani's retirement, it dipped down to 3.4. I am not going to say anything more on that. So this is Syed Kirmani, and why I term him as the best. Do you think any other wicketkeeper in world history faced such variations in 10 years? Only Wasim Bari comes nearer. Iqbal Qasim, Abdul Qadir, Intikhab Alam, Imran Khan, Sarfaraz, Tahir Nakash. These were great bowlers. Alan Knott, he faced Underwood and all this, but not this much of variation. Jeff Dujon faced the missiles of those 5 fast bowlers. Rodney Mars faced Lily Thomo, Len Pascoe and all. To some extent, Bruce Yardley. But I don't think any wicketkeeper had these variations to face, that too with so much of success behind the wicket. That is why I put it on record, he is the best wicketkeeper in the history of world cricket.
You said it right, sir. He is the best wicketkeeper of his era. And now, the next question to you, sir. What is all about the story of taking a catch rather than making a catch?
Oh, that is what I was going to refer. Taking a catch and making a catch. Today's wicket-keepers mostly take the catches. He used to make the catches. One particular catch I still remember. This is the logo that he has designed. This is a catch of Alan Border he took in 1986. When the bowler was about to deliver the ball, he got to know which trajectory the ball would travel and which way Border would shuffle. Before the ball touched Border's bat, he dived to the leg and lifted the ball just 2 inches above the ground. So that was making the catch out of nowhere. I still remember Desmond Haynes' catch he took, the same catch. And I would like to quote Zahir Abbas. In 1997, there was a Veterans Board match in Ahmedabad. Jimmy Amarnath was also there in that match. I was taking Zahir Abbas' interview during the lunch break. I went and asked Zahir Abbas something. He said, first of all, write down a complaint. I said, Zahir bhai, what happened? This is a carnival match. He said, the carnival है भी कुछ तो नियमात होते हैं कि नहीं ऐसे ही याद आते हैं. मैंने बोला हुआ क्या? Zahir Abbas said, मैंने बोला जहीर भाई मैं जर्नलिस्ट हूं, मैं वेटरन बोर्ड से नहीं हूं. उन्होंने बोला मालूम है बट आप बात वहां तक पहुंचाओ. He said, on record I am putting, that is a chapter in the book. I am putting in. हम 55 साल के लोगों की मैच में आप किस नियम के आधार पर 25 साल के किरमानी को खिला रहे हो? उसके रिफ्लेक्सिस आज भी वही है जो आज उसने मेरा लेग साइड पे कैच पकड़ा, जो 1982 में फैसलाबाद में मैं डबल सेंचुरी मारने की इरादे से उतरा था. 13 रन पे कपिल के बॉल पे मैंने परफेक्ट फ्लिक मारा था और इसने लेग साइड में डाइव लगा के मेरा कैच उठा लिया था. आज भी वही किरमानी है. सो दिस इज व्हाट द ग्रेट सेड अबाउट हिम. So this is making a catch.
Thank you very much, sir. The last question, tell us something about the message of book, please. The message of the book, sir, please. The last message of the book, please.
The message of the book itself is Syed Kirmani. His life, his career, the resilience, the spirit, never to lose spirit, whatever the outcome, give a great fight. That is echoed by Siraz last week. This is the message of the book. Thank you very much. And lastly, अगर इजाजत हो तो मैं एक शेर कहना चाहता हूँ किरिदा के औरा के बारे में. इरशाद. या जिगर मुरादाबादी का एक शेर है. मैंने मोहम्मद हुसैन का इंटरव्यू लिया था, तब उन्होंने ये कहा था, ये शेर अगर किरमानी को एक लाइन में डिस्क्राइब किया जाए, मेरा कमाल फन तो बस इतना है जिगर, मेरा कमाल फन तो बस इतना है जिगर, वो मुझ पे छा गया, मैं जमाने पे छा गया.
क्या बात है, वाह वाह.
Thank you very much. And I would like to pay my co-author Debashish Sengupta. Is a Harvard scholar. He has not been able to come here. He is at London Portsmouth University to play his message.
Can we have the video, please?
Honorable Chief Minister, sir, Honorable Ministers, Honorable Shri Syed Lutfi Hassan, my co-author Dakshish Pathak, other dignitaries present, ladies and gentlemen, and the great, one and only, the inimitable Shri Syed Kirmani. A warm hello and greetings from London. I am Debashish Sengupta and I am the co-author of the book Stumped, and it has been an absolute pleasure and an honor to be a part of this journey. I've always spoken about this and I've always thought throughout the journey of Stumped and now that what can young people of today learn from this book, from the life and work of Mr. Kirmani. I'll say that there are 5 virtues. Of course, there are a lot of virtues in Mr. Kirmani, but 5 top virtues that I will say that young people and everyone else can really imbibe from Mr. Kirmani. The first one is determination. You know, very few people know that the first cricketing glove of Mr. Kirmani was not a glove, it's actually a brick. He used bricks as a child to keep the wickets because he didn't have resources at that point of time. Even during his playing years, he didn't have all the resources at his disposal. But that didn't prevent him from pursuing his dream and becoming the best wicketkeeper in the world. The second virtue is to have the grace under pressure. During one of his school boxing matches, Mr. Kirmani lost the match. However, all the referees were unanimous in saying that he played better. He fought better than the winner, and he was termed as the best loser. Somebody who fought with all his determination and with all his passion, and also was graceful even when he lost the match. So that is the second virtue. The third virtue is patience. Mr. Kirmani was, up in the national scene, lot many years ago, before he actually made his international debut. He was in the squad, but he was not in the team. But he kept his patience. He waited for his time, and when he got his opportunity, he shone like a star. So to have that patience, I think that's a great virtue to have. The fourth virtue is to have that resilience. Nobody can forget that match in '83 World Cup, which was against Zimbabwe. And when India was, tottering at the loss of 5 wickets and with hardly, any runs on the board. And at that time, everybody remembers the great innings, of course, the great couple they played, that 175 not out. But what's worth remembering as much in the same line or in the same breath is the 24 not out that Mr. Kirmani played. And that he held the other end with all that grit, with all that resilience, without thinking whether he would really get the credit, but for his nation, he held that, at the other end. And that's why India actually won the World Cup, because otherwise India would have been out of that, right? So that resilience, that strength, that inner strength is another virtue. And the fifth and the final virtue is that passion, right? Mr. Kirmani has served the nation, not only as a cricketer, of course he has served the nation, as great as a cricketer, but also he has served in the capacity of a banker. He has been a Bollywood star. He has been a philanthropist. He has played so many roles, but each of these roles he has played with equal passion. That passion that is there still, I can find in him, that fire within. And that has inspired me, a lot whenever, and that's, I think, the greatest takeaway from this journey is not only this book, but I have an opportunity to know Kirida as a person, as I lovingly call him. So I hope that the launch goes on very well, and my best wishes once again, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my views with all of you. Bye-bye.
Huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Before we moving on, would like to request Honorable MLC Sahab, Janab Amir Ali Sahab, to please come forward on stage, and we request you, sir, to please be seated. Sir, Guzarish, we request you. Can we have a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Honorable MLC Sahab, Janab Amir Ali Sahab, to please be seated, sir, on stage. Ek baar zordar taaliyan honi chahiye. Come on, Hyderabad, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the next, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to call our first speaker, a man who wore the India blue jersey with unmatched passion. He is also man of the match of the 1983 World Cup final. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a huge round of applause for Shri Mohinder Amarnath ji? Come on, Hyderabad, show some love. Can we have a standing ovation as well, ladies and gentlemen? Certainly deserve this. Along with, we have a cricket legend over here, Janab Azharuddin Sahab, and our very own, the superstar, Mohammad Siraj. जिनको प्यार से विराट कोहली भी मियां भाई कह के बुलाते हैं. So can we have a जोरदार ताली of our very own मियां भाई, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, all the dignitaries. Now we request Mohinder Amarnath sir to please come forward and address the gathering, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, huge round of applause.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. इससे पहले कि मैं शुरू करूं, मैं दो लाइनें मेरे दोस्त सैयद के लिए कहता हूं. इसको मैं प्यार से, मोहब्बत से किरी मियां ही कहता हूं एक्चुअली. अपने हुस्न का जलवा देखना है जिसे मंजूर, उतर कर कतराए शबनम में आफताब आया.
क्या बात है.
एंड किरी के साथ हम स्कूल बॉयज से मैंने क्रिकेट खेली है और बहुत अच्छा वक्त गुजारा है. टूर्स पे गए हैं एंड वी बीन टू different countries, we played in the World Cup, went to Pakistan, Australia, सब जगह. बट इतना साफ सुथरा इंसान मैंने जिंदगी में कोई नहीं देखा. क्योंकि आई ऑलवेज बिलीव कि जो आपकी पर्सनैलिटी है वो ग्राउंड पे नजर आ जाती है, जिस तरह के आप इंसान हैं. और ये अब जब मैं लॉन्ड्री के कपड़े देते थे वो भी फोल्ड करके ऐसे देते थे जैसे आयन होके आए हों वापस. और इनकी विकेट कीपिंग भी वैसी ही थी, एब्सोल्युटली क्लीन, नोट इफ एंड बट्स, कोई कंफ्यूजन नहीं. तो इट रिफ्लेक्ट्स ऑन हिज पर्सनैलिटी एंड अभी भी वो उसी तरह के इंसान है. एंड आई एम वेरी हैप्पी कि इज डन हिज ऑटोबायोग्राफी स्टम्प्ड एंड आई एम विशिंग हिम ऑल द बेस्ट. And I hope it's a super duper successful book and maybe wishing the #1 spot in the book industry or whatever. तो किरी के साथ वक्त बहुत अच्छा गुजरा है. एंड आई रिमेम्बर एक वक्त था जब किरमानी के बाल हुआ करते थे माधुरी दीक्षित की तरह. ये 70s की बात है. अगर आप इनकी पुरानी फोटोज देखो, 71 टूर ऑफ इंग्लैंड, तो बड़े लंबे बाल थे. बट धीरे धीरे शायद ऊपर वाले को मंजूर नहीं था कुछ, तो उन्होंने कहा भाई हमें भी थोड़े दे दो, तो वो कम होते गए. तो वी वेंट टू वेस्ट इंडीज इन 1983 एंड एज यू नो इन वेस्ट इंडीज दो स्मॉल आइलैंड्स एंड दोज एयरपोर्ट्स, यू नो दे आर ओपन स्मॉल एयरपोर्ट्स एंड दे आर ऑल वेरी ब्रीजी. तो अब हवा इतनी चल रही है और किरी साहब क्या करते थे कि उनके बाल निकल गए थे काफी, तो जो लंबे वाले बाल थे वो उसको ऐसे घुमा के ऊपर से कर लेते थे, लेफ्ट टू राइट, तो वो ढके हुए. और जब वहां पे उतरे और हवा इतनी तेज होती थी, ये उल्टा चलते थे अपने बालों को बचाने के लिए. तो बट इज बिन अ ग्रेट फ्रेंड एंड वी बीन टुगेदर फॉर इयर्स एंड ऑल द बेस्ट किरी. आप जैसे हैं वैसे ही रहें और इसी तरह हसीन रहे, खुश मिजाज रहे और जिंदगी हसीन रहे. आपकी फैमिली के लिए मेरी दुआएं हैं सबके लिए. एंड ऑल द बेस्ट एंड थैंक यू फॉर हैविंग मी. इट्स अ प्लेजर टू बी हियर एंड आई एम वेरी ग्लैड टू सी माय टीममेट्स आई प्लेड विद ओवर द पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. अजहर इज हियर, शिवलाल यादव इज हियर एंड यू नो लाइक वी बीन ऑन नंबर ऑफ टूर्स एंड वी हैड लॉट ऑफ फन, गुड टाइम्स एंड ऑल दैट. So all the best, and Mohammad Siraj is here and the brilliant performance in one England series, and I'm wishing him all the best and I hope it continues, and very proud of this current Indian team, the way they have played. And although the result was 2-2, it was great, but I thought they should have won 4-0. That off. All the best Siraj and all the best to everybody. आज के लिए जिए जी जिंदगी, और कुछ निकल किसी ने नहीं देखा. थैंक यू फॉर हैविंग मी. ऑल द बेस्ट.
क्या बात है. जोरदार ताली सर के लिए होनी चाहिए. एवरीबॉडी, इट शुड बी लाउडर. क्या खूब कहा है सर आपने कि जो जीना है आज के लिए जीना है, कल का हमें पता नहीं. जितनी भी स्टोरी सर आपने हमें सुनाया है, यकीनन ये हम सब के लिए एक इंस्पिरेशन भी है. और बहुत बहुत मुबारक आप सबको भी सर, एंड तमाम 1983 वर्ल्ड कप के हीरोज को जिन्होंने भारत को पहला वर्ल्ड कप दिलाया, वो भी दैट टू कि जब इम्पॉसिबल था वो वर्ल्ड कप, एंड किरी सर यहाँ पर है. सर को पता है कि 17-5 वो क्या मोमेंट था, बट फिर भी उसके बावजूद भी भारत ने ओवरकम किया. एंड लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, एक बार जोरदार तालियां होनी चाहिए 1983 वर्ल्ड कप के तमाम उन हीरोज के लिए, मैनेजिंग स्टाफ्स के लिए एंड तमाम लोगों के लिए जिन्होंने जी तोड़ मेहनत करके भारत को पहला वर्ल्ड कप जिताया. Ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the next, we have a very special video message by Little Master himself, none other than Sri Sunil Gavaskar sir, along with the man who lifted the first World Cup. I'm talking about the skipper, जिनको अजहर साहब के दिल में भी उनके लिए बहुत इज्जत है, एंड उनके दिल में भी मैं यकीन के साथ कह सकता हूं, इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग, उनके दिल में भी अजहर साहब के लिए बहुत इज्जत है. आई नो कि आप सबको पता चल गया होगा, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट श्री कपिल देव जी. एक बार जोरदार ताली होनी चाहिए उनके लिए भी. यकीनन वो यहाँ नहीं है, लेकिन उनकी वीडियो यहाँ आने वाली है. एंड ऑल्सो अलॉन्ग विद श्री कृष्णामाचारी श्रीकांत सर. कैन वी हैव द वीडियो प्लीज?
Hi, I'm delighted to send this message for my very, very dear friend Syed Mustafa Hussain Kirmani for his book release. I'm happy to know that you're coming out with your autobiography, which is long overdue because you've been such an integral part of India's success in the 70s and the 80s. Your wicket keeping was of the highest class. You were a team man right till the very end, absolutely to the core, as they say, and you were very, very popular. Your sense of humor in the change room, saying the right things at the right time to lessen the tension in the change room and make the change room relax is legendary. And we all love you for it. You had such an important role to play in that 1983 World Cup win. I know that sometimes, a wicketkeeper is overlooked. And you know why? Why is a wicketkeeper overlooked? Because he doesn't make mistakes. And that has been your greatness. Your greatness has been that despite being overlooked, the players who played with you knew how great you were. So I just want to wish you all the very, very best for your book release. Once again, all the very best for your book and all the very best to you, your family, and may you have all the joys in the world. God bless you all.
Hi, Kiri Kirmani. I know you are releasing the book on 10th of August and I'm not there. I like to wish you all the success. You are one of the best wicketkeeper we ever had and you were my hero, and I want to say good luck, have a happy life and enjoy yourself. I apologize, I'm not going to be there, but love you, my dear. All the best.
Hi, Giri. I received an invitation to launch a book Stumps to be launched by the Honorable Chief Minister of Telangana. Fantastic, Giri. It's a great achievement and a great honor that the Honorable Chief Minister of Telangana is going to launch your book. But I think you richly deserve it for the kind of cricket you played, for the kind of contributions done for Indian cricket. Dear friends, Kirmani is one of the probably best wicketkeeper batsmen I've ever seen. In 1980 World Cup, he was simply outstanding and simply fantastic. Kiri is also a very, very likable person, very friendly person and a very helpful person. Kiri, you deserve everything and I'm sure the book launch will be a very grand success and your books will go flying. Good luck to you and God bless you, Kiri.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the next. Our next speaker needs no introduction in Hyderabad and, of course, in the world as well. A batsman of rare elegance, a former cricket captain of India, former member of parliament, and, of course, the former Hyderabad Cricket Association president. Ladies and gentlemen, जिनकी बल्लेबाजी की तो दुनिया दीवानी थी ही, उनकी फील्डिंग की भी दुनिया दीवानी थी, जिनका कॉलर खड़ा करके बैटिंग करने का स्टाइल से लेकर क्या दे रहे बड़े भाई से लेकर वाला डायलॉग. I am talking about the one and only मोहम्मद अजहरुद्दीन साहब. एक बार जोरदार तालियां होनी चाहिए, ladies and gentlemen. It should be louder for the one and only मोहम्मद अजहरुद्दीन साहब.
Respected Vivek bhai, respected Amir bhai, respected Kiri bhai, His Excellency Lutfi bhai और बहुत से यहाँ पे क्रिकेटर्स आए हुए हैं. जिमी भाई के साथ बहुत सारा सीखने का मौका मिला, और शिव भाई यहाँ पे है, और चामुंडेश्वर नाथ साहब भी है, जब्बार भाई भी इधर बैठे हुए दिखे रहे, मुझसे नौशीर मेहता साहब है। और सब में ज़्यादा मुझे जब मैं फर्स्ट मैच खेला था, जो मेरे को इंकरेजमेंट मिला था, जब मैं बिची बाबू में सेलेक्ट हुआ था, विजय मोहन राज साहब, टोनी भाई भी यहाँ पे, मैं सबका एहतराम करता हूँ, सबका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ। और मैं ये बहुत खुशी है कि आज मुझे यहाँ मौका मिल रहा है कि इस मौके पर बोलने का। मैं किरी भाई के बारे में तो यही कह सकता हूँ कि वो एकदम आउटस्टैंडिंग इंसान है, एकदम ज़बरदस्त इंसान है। जब मैं सेलेक्ट हुआ था तो मुझे पहले रूम में जब आया था तो मुझे पता चला कि किरी भाई भी आए हैं, क्योंकि मैं फर्स्ट बॉम्बे टेस्ट में सेलेक्ट हुआ था। तो किरी भाई ने आके मुझे बहुत बहुत इंकरेजमेंट भी दिया, और मुझे बहुत उनके साथ मेरे ख्याल में एक आध बार रूममेट रहने का भी मौका मिला। बट उनके साथ में एक चीज सिखा के कैसे कपड़े रखना है, क्योंकि एक दिन पहले मैच से वो हर चीज जैसा जिमी भाई ने कहा, हर चीज तय होकर रहती थी। और क्योंकि सुबह होते ही उनको कोई टेंशन नहीं चाहिए था, क्योंकि विकेट कीपर से वैसे ही टेंशन रहता है, क्योंकि बहुत पीछे ठहरने का ज्यादा ही टेंशन रहता है, कौन किधर बॉलिंग करेगा, किधर बॉल आएगा। और सब में ज्यादा वो मेरे ख्याल में सब थोड़ा सा चिढ़ जाते थे, गुस्से में आते थे जब उनको बाद में अगर जो फील्डर उनके पास थ्रो अगर बराबर नहीं करता तो अरे ये क्या किया, मैं नहीं सर करना, फेंक रहा सीधा तो फेंक बोल के। तो ऐसा उनका बहुत ऐसा था। तो हम लोग कभी भी बॉल गिरी भाई को अगर फेंकते थे तो देख समझ के फेंकते थे, क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं वो ज्यादा उससे आते थे। बट लेकिन गिरी भाई आपने जो स्पिनर्स के साथ जो विकेट कीपिंग की है, मैंने समझता हूँ कि ऐसा कोई विकेट कीपर पैदा नहीं हुआ। इंशाल्लाह मैं जब डार्बी में खेलता था, मैं बॉब टेलर साहब से भी एक बार बात कर रहा था, क्योंकि वो भी डार्बी शहर को खेलते थे, बट वो जब खेलते नहीं थे तो मैंने ऐसी कीपिंग के बारे में पूछा तो बोला कि नहीं, किरमानी वॉज द बेस्ट विकेट कीपर बोल के बोले थे। तो मुझे बहुत खुशी हुई, और मैं भी बहुत खुश हूँ, क्योंकि जैसा सनी भाई ने भी आपके लिए जबरदस्त मैसेज भेजा, बट लेकिन आप सब में ज्यादा सनी भाई के साथ ही वक्त गुजारा होगा फील्ड पे, क्योंकि आप कीपर थे, सनी भाई फर्स्ट स्लिप में थे, क्योंकि हमें मौका ही नहीं मिलता था। क्योंकि मैं जब नया नया आया था तो कभी डीप पॉइंट भिजा देते थे, मैं तो डीप पॉइंट से डीप पॉइंट भागते थे, या लॉन्ग ऑन से लॉन्ग ऑन भागना पड़ता था। बट लेकिन मुझे बहुत खुशी है कि आज मैं यहाँ पे आया हूँ, और मैं जितने भी लोग, मैं स्पेशली विवेक भाई का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करूंगा। विवेक भाई, अपने जब भी ऐसा क्रिकेट का कभी भी कुछ भी होता है तो आप पहले आके काम करते हैं, और पहले आपका एनकरेजमेंट रहता है। और आप जैसा कि क्रिकेट स्टेडियम के बारे में भी मैं यहाँ पे कहूँगा कि जब क्रिकेट स्टेडियम बन रहा था, शिव भाई भी थे, आप और विनोद सर का जो कंट्रीब्यूशन था हमको कभी भी भूल नहीं सकते। अगर आप लोग का कंट्रीब्यूशन नहीं होता तो शायद वो स्टेडियम बनना थोड़ा सा मुश्किल होता था। बट लेकिन आपका मैं बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ, और मैं किरी भाई को भी बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया करूँगा कि मैं आप इस मौके पर आपके साथ हूँ यहाँ पे। और आप जैसा किरी भाई का जो आज आप आउटफिट देख रहे हैं, वो मेरे ख्याल में 1969 या 70 का होगा। तो अभी तक जो कपड़े जब भी फिट होते थे वो आज भी वैसे ही फिट होते हैं, क्योंकि अगर आप किरी भाई के घर में जाएंगे तो मेरे ख्याल में आपको बिल्कुल 1963-64 के भी कपड़े आपको मिलेंगे। लेकिन जितने भी लोग आए, जितने भी लोग ये ऑर्गेनाइज किए हैं प्रोग्राम, मैं उनका सबका शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ। बहुत अच्छी तरह से प्रोग्राम हुआ है, और मैं सबको शुक्रिया, सबका आगे फिर से शुक्रिया अदा करूंगा। और शब्बीर भाई भी यहाँ पे बैठे हैं, क्योंकि मैं उनसे भूल नहीं सकता। शब्बीर भाई, आपका जो कंट्रीब्यूशन था फुटबॉल में हम कभी भी भूल नहीं सकते। लेकिन आखिर में यही कहूंगा कि सिराज यहाँ पे है, मुझे बहुत बहुत खुशी हो रही है। मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है कि उनके साथ मेरे को फोटो लेने का मौका मिला। आपने इतना अच्छा जबरदस्त परफॉर्मेंस किया है, सही बोल रहा हूँ, दिल से बोल रहा हूँ, झूठ नहीं बोल रहा हूँ। मेरे को बहुत खुशी हुई, क्योंकि लोग बहुत से लोग मुझे पूछ रहे थे, इंटरव्यू में भी होते थे, इंटरव्यू में पूछते थे, अरे भाई आपका हैदराबादी लड़का बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग कर रहा है, इसमें क्या है, इसमें क्या खासियत है? तो मैंने बोला नल्ली गोश्त पाए नहरी सब खाता है, इसी वजह से नहीं। क्योंकि आप देखिए, बहुत से लोग बॉडी बिल्डिंग करते एकदम तगड़े हो जाते हैं, बट लेकिन अंदर हड्डियों में अच्छा दम होना चाहिए। जैसा कि सिराज की जो पर्सनालिटी है, वैसे ही कपिल बाजी की भी पर्सनालिटी थी। और कपिल बाजी भी यही वर्क हाउस खेलते, जैसे दिन में 20-20 22 ओवर भी डालते थे। मेरे ख्याल में किरी भाई को भी मालूम, जिमी भाई भी यहाँ पे, जिमी भाई से भी सीखने का मुझे बहुत बहुत मौका मिला। क्योंकि मैं जब फर्स्ट टेस्ट खेला, सेकेंड टेस्ट जब खेला, मेरी जिमी भाई के साथ लंबी पार्टनरशिप हुई थी, तो वहाँ पे भी मुझे सीखने का मौका मिला। और जिमी भाई के डैडी मेरे क्या बोलते सो कोच भी थे, और जिम्मेवारी के डैडी बस एक ही चीज बोलते थे जब भी हम डिफेंस कर रहे थे, अरे क्या डिफेंस कर रहा है यार, मार क्यों डिफेंस कर रहा है, कौन किसने डिफेंस किया। तो उनका जब भी एटीट्यूड वैसा था, एकदम एग्रेसिव और एकदम एटीट्यूड था। और जितने भी लोग यहाँ पे फिर से आए, मैं बिल्कुल नाम तो नहीं ले सकूंगा, बहुत लोग मेरे पहचान के भी लोग हैं, मैं सबका एहतराम करता हूँ और सबका इज्जत करता हूँ। और यहाँ पे अपने साजिद भी है, मेरा क्लासमेट है, फहीम भाई आप भी आए, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। फहीम भाई आप आने का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। अब और जितने भी मेरे क्लासमेट भी हैं यहाँ पे, 2 क्लासमेट है, खुर्रम है और राशिद अली खान है, और मेरे भाई भी है यहाँ पे, उनका भी बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ। और जितने भी लोग ये जो ऑर्गेनाइज किए, स्पेशली अब्बास और अनम और अली, इतना जबरदस्त ऑर्गेनाइजेशन किया है, और इमरान भाई का भी यहाँ पे बहुत बहुत हाथ है, तो मैं सबका शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ। और किरी भाई आपकी बुक इंशाल्लाह जरूर यहाँ पे हैदराबाद में सबसे ज्यादा लोग पढ़ेंगे और सब में हिट होगी, जैसा आप आज आके हम यहाँ पे हैदराबाद वालों को पूरों को स्टम्प कर दिया। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू सो मच सर, एक बार जोरदार ताली होनी चाहिए सर के लिए। एंड सर ने वाकई समा बांध दिया यहाँ पर। एक बात मैं अपनी तरफ से ऐड ऑन करना चाहता हूँ आप सबको मुखातिब करके, लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, कि हमारे देश के अंदर तकरीबन 140 करोड़ लोग रहते हैं, उसमें 2 लोग कभी बूढ़े नहीं होंगे। द वन इज एब्सोल्युटली मिस्टर झकास, बॉलीवुड एक्टर अनिल कपूर, एंड दूसरे हमारे मोहम्मद अजहरुद्दीन साहब। एक बार जोरदार ताली साहब के लिए होनी चाहिए। एंड वी ऑल्सो वांट टू थैंक एंड वेलकम जनाब फहीम कुरैशी साहब, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका वक्त देने के लिए। वाइस चेयरमैन एंड प्रेसिडेंट TMRES, थैंक यू सो मच सर, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका वक्त देने के लिए यहाँ पे। मूविंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट, लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, नाउ वी हैव अ ब्यूटीफुल मैसेज फ्रॉम द अनदर स्टाइलिश बैट्समैन। अभी आप सबको पता है एक टेस्ट मैच जो पूरी इंडियन टीम ने, स्पेशली प्रसिद्ध कृष्णा एंड सिराज भाई ने जिताया भारत को। पहले तो जोरदार ताली होनी चाहिए उस टेस्ट के लिए। एंड जब भी हम बात करते हैं टेस्ट मैच की, तो और एक टेस्ट मैच आता है हम सबके जहन में, और वो आता है 2001 का, 2001 का, जो ईडन गार्डन कोलकाता में खेला गया था, जिसमें VVS लक्ष्मण साहब ने और राहुल द्रविड़ साहब ने कमाल की बल्लेबाजी करके और हरभजन सिंह की कमाल की गेंदबाजी करके भारत ने ऑस्ट्रेलिया को जिताया था। तो नाउ वी हैव अ ब्यूटीफुल वीडियो फ्रॉम VVS लक्ष्मण गारू, एंड ऑल्सो we have a video from Sri Man Singh Sahab, the 1983 World Cup team manager. Ladies and gentlemen, huge round of applause for both of them.
Hello everyone. Today we honor a true legend of Indian cricket, Syed Kirmani. It's indeed a proud moment for all of us who've seen Kiribai not just as a player, but as a mentor, a friend, and a true ambassador of Indian cricket. His biography, Stumped, captures the grit, grace and greatness that defined his journey from the 1983 World Cup heroics to decades behind the stumps. It is not just about cricket, it's about character, courage and commitment. I've had the privilege of learning from him, not on the cricket field but off the field, and his discipline, humility and passion still leave a lasting impact. Kiribai, thank you very much for sharing your journey with the world. Your story, I'm sure, will inspire generations. Once again, RTH, congratulations on the launch. Unfortunately, I'm not there in person in Hyderabad for this event, but I'm sure it will be a grand success. God bless you and your beautiful and wonderful family. Take care.
Hi, Kiri. Hearty congratulations on the launch of your autobiography. I wish you all the best. This is success. Good luck to you. Bye.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. It's now time to call on stage. I'm sure जिसको हम सब लोग यहाँ पे यकीनन सुनना चाहते हैं, विराट कोहली से लेकर रोहित शर्मा तक, इनफैक्ट पूरा भारत, एंड मुझे लगता है बिलियंस ऑफ पीपल, क्रिकेट लवर्स, दुनिया में किसी भी कोने में आप क्यों ना हो। यकीनन हमारे इंडिया में तकरीबन रात के 9 बज रहे थे, लेकिन इंग्लैंड में दिन का वक्त था, निगाहें थी हमारी टेलीविजन स्क्रीन पर या फिर अपने मोबाइल के स्क्रीन पर, और हम सब बेसब्री से इंतजार कर रहे थे उस बॉल का, जिस बॉल को डाला हमारे वेरी ऑन, लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, प्लीज वेलकम मोहम्मद सिराज। क्या भाई, इतने में कुछ नहीं होता, इट शुड बी लाउडर एवरीवन, लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन। एंड लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, हमारे अपने सिराज भाई एक स्टैंडिंग ओवेशन तो डिजर्व करते हैं। भारत को इस ऊंचाइयों पर ले जाने के लिए, लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, Please give him a respect which he really deserves. हैदराबाद का सीना चौड़ा हो जाता है, तेलंगाना का सीना चौड़ा हो जाता है, भारत का सीना चौड़ा हो जाता है जब बॉलिंग आती है हमारे सिराज भाई के हाथों में. प्लीज.
गुड इवनिंग टू एवरीवन. सर, आपने जब 1983 वर्ल्ड कप जीता तब तो हम पैदा भी नहीं हुए थे. तो अभी जैसा सबसे सुनने को मिल रहा है तो इट्स रियली मोटिवेशन एंड इंस्पायरिंग स्टोरी ऑफ योर्स. एंड आई वांट टू से आपने जो कमाल करा है आपने 1983 वर्ल्ड कप एंड जो इतिहास रखा है आपने, और सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग यही बोलूँगा कि जो आपने काफ़ी प्लेयर से सुना हूँ कि आपने बिहाइंड द विकेट कीपिंग जो आपके रिफ्लेक्सेस थे इट्स एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी. एंड मैं यही बोलूँगा कि जो भी यंगस्टर आपने इंस्पायर किया अभी तक जनरेशन को, लाइक मी ऑल्सो, तो बस यही बोलूँगा कि थैंक यू सो मच फॉर एवरीथिंग फॉर द इंडियन क्रिकेट टीम एंड youngsters, and best wishes to our book launch, and God bless you, sir. Thank you so much.
क्या बात है, जोरदार तालियां लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन फॉर द सुपरस्टार मोहम्मद सिराज. एक बार फिर से I would like to request all of you, please give him a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. He truly deserves this. Moving on to the next, I would like to request जनाब फहीम कुरैशी साहब. सर, आपसे गुजारिश करता हूं कि आप भी प्लीज स्टेज पर आए एंड से द फ्यू वर्ड्स. लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, जनाब फहीम कुरैशी साहब, वाइस चेयरमैन एंड प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ TMR AIS. लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, जनाब फहीम कुरैशी साहब.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good evening, everyone. So honored to be here in such a great occasion of my elder brother Kirmani साहब के book launch के लिए. So I got in very short notice. अभी विवेक भाई थोड़ी देर पहले invite किए थे, तो हाँ ना. So very short notice, but I am so happy that I am here in between all. और हमारे अजहर भाई जो हमारे बड़े भाई है, हमारे सरपरस्त है, हमारे पॉलिटिकल डैड है, फिलोसोफर है, और साथ में सिराज भाई को भी बॉम्बे जाना था. जब we have discussed about this program, he immediately postponed his Bombay trip and he is with us. I am very thankful to you, Siraj bhai, to be here with all us, and thank you everyone. Wish you all the best, sir. Thank you, Vivek Anna, to organize such a great event. You always be ahead for all these kind of things. We are thankful to you, and thank you, Amir bhai. शुक्रिया. Thank you.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया साहब आपका. नाउ अब मैं गुजारिश करना चाहता हूं जनाब आमिर अली साहब, ऑनरेबल MLC साहब, टू प्लीज कम फॉरवर्ड सर. सो जस्ट फ्यू वर्ड्स, लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, जनाब आमिर अली साहब, ऑनरेबल MLC.
गुड इवनिंग एवरीबॉडी. स्टेज पर तशरीफ फरमा सैयद मुर्तजा हुसैन किरमानी साहब, मोहिंदर अमरनाथ साहब और हैदराबाद के शानदार क्रिकेटर अजहरुद्दीन साहब और मोहम्मद सिराज साहब और हाजरीन, बड़ी खुशी की बात है कि आज हैदराबाद में, बेंगलोर के बाद शायद हैदराबाद में ये स्टम्प्ड का फंक्शन हो रहा है, और मैं समझता हूं कि वही शायाना शान तरीके से हो रहा है जिसकी उम्मीद लगाई जा रही थी. आप सबका यहाँ पे होना, मैं समझता हूं कि ये किरमानी साहब के लिए एक वाकई में हैदराबादियों की तरफ से स्टम्प्ड कह सकते हैं. मैं किरमानी साहब की किताब की रस्म इजरा पर उनको मुबारकबाद देता हूं, और आप सब की तरफ से, बल्कि हैदराबादियों की तरफ से मुबारकबाद देते हुए रुखसत देता हूं. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया.
Ladies and gentlemen, Andarki Namaskaram. You are welcome here. The program is still going on. We are going to have two more speakers. One, Mr. Lutfi Hassan is going to introduce our legendary Syed Mujtaba Hussain Kirmani. Then, after that, our host, Gaddam Vivek Anna, the Honorable Minister, will speak. Then the book release will start. So now I request Janab Syed Lutfi Hassan Saab to please come.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we call to Sir, we would like to mention the few points which is really important for all of us. Sir, do I have your permission to say that? About Sir's Excellency, His Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, Lutfi Syed Hassan Sir, currently serves as the Honorary Consul General of Southwest United States of America for the New All country and also the Guyana located in the South America. Ladies and gentlemen, we request you to kindly give him a huge round of applause. Sir has done its tremendous service in his 32 years in existence. And also I want to highlight the few points. The number one is motivating the President Bill Clinton to select the Hyderabad over the Bangalore. This is such a great honor for all of us, ladies and gentlemen. Feb 2000, at the request of then Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu ji and MP Jalgan Pasa Sahab, working closely with the Chief Minister Rajsekhar Reddy Sahab also, he single-handedly got the bill passed in US Congress to locate the US Consulate in Hyderabad, now at Andhra Pradesh, in May 2005, ladies and gentlemen. Additionally, at the request of Chief Minister Rajsekhar Reddy sir and Mrs. Sonia Gandhi ma'am, Mr. Syed Hassan sir engineered to get democratic votes to order pass in the Indian Civil Nuclear Bill in United States Congress. Can we have a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for His Excellency Syed Hassan sir.
जिमे भाई, आपने जो शेर कह के चिंगारी उछाली है कि मैं शायराना घराने से ताल्लुक़ हूं. I will not start my speech unless I say something. So you have triggered that in me. सुकून दिल के लिए कुछ तो एहतमाम करूं. सुकून दिल के लिए कुछ तो एहतमाम करूं. जरा नजर तो मिले फिर उन्हें सलाम करूं. मुझे तो होश नहीं, आप मशवरा दीजिए. मुझे तो होश नहीं, किरी भाई, मुझे तो होश नहीं, आप मशवरा दीजिए. कहां से छेड़ूं फसाना, कहां तमाम करूं. Thank you. Let me first acknowledge what a great job Kamran is doing as an MC. Please give him a round of applause, please. Isn't that a great job he's doing, right? This is not warm enough. I want to say good evening, salam, namaste, satyakal, yali mother to all of you. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Honorable Chief Minister Shri Revanth Reddy is supposed to be coming. I suppose he's running late. We have been waiting for him. But I would like to thank our host, Minister Vivek Venkateswamy, who obviously has organized this and spent so much, enormous time, several meetings. Sajid Pirzada was calling me like 3 times a day. The minister wants to see us. You know, we will hop in the car and... Well, you keep running. Anyway. Also, I want to acknowledge Imran Mirza for hosting us a couple of times while we were organizing this meeting. Vivek Bhai, it has been an incredible experience getting to know you, sir. What a gentleman, what a gem you are. Thank you so much for accommodating. At a very short notice, you made this happen. What a fabulous event we are enjoying right now. I want to acknowledge one more time our distinguished guest, Mahinder Amarnath ji, for joining us. Also, co-author, Kiribai's co-author, who you have heard, Mr. Patak Dakshek, for being here. I want to make sure that, of course, I acknowledge all the celebrities here. We have heard from most of the local sportsmen here, and thank you so much for joining us. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here for a very
special reason. To honor a man who has not only made India proud, but is also a man who happens to be a humble person to the core. He's been a pride for Hyderabad, the legendary Syed Mujtaba Hussain Kirmani, and as we fondly call him, Kiri Bhai. To me, Kiri Bhai is like the elder brother. When he invited me to his book launch in Bangalore last December, I was honored to share the stage with legends like Captain Kapil Dev, Infosys founder Narayan Murthy, and Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, D.K. Shiv Kumar, on that fabulous afternoon. Then, in true Kiri Bhai style, he stumps people, you know that, right? So he stumped me. He summoned me to come to London for a historic celebration at the House of Lords on June 25th, the very anniversary of India's 1983 World Cup triumph. That afternoon made history. It was the first felicitation of its kind in that iconic chamber. As former England captain Mike Bradley said, "I've never witnessed a felicitation like that at the House of Lords." That is the magic Kiri Bhai carries. His humility, charm, and warmth win over hearts across the globe. After those two unforgettable events, I knew his own city must also celebrate him in a fitting way. With the help of friends like Sajid Pirzada and Imran Mirza, and with the support of none other than Minister Vivek Venkateswamy and Honorable Chief Minister Revanth Reddy, we made tonight a reality. Thank you, Minister, for hosting this event one more time. Kiri Bhai's story is just not about cricket. It's about sportsmanship, humility, and inspiring generations. From the streets of Hyderabad and later the streets of Bangalore to the world stage, for holding the World Cup in 1983 to holding the hearts of millions. His journey is the stuff of the legends. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me the greatest honor to now welcome to the podium the pride of Hyderabad, a World Cup champion, a true gentleman of the game, Syed Mujtaba Hussain Kirmani. Kiri Bhai, give him a round of applause.
All right, thank you so much, His Excellency Lutfi Syed Hassan sir. So now, ladies and gentlemen, yes, we all have been eagerly waiting for Syed Kirmani sir, but before that we have a small video from very own. He's very famous for video, Jhar Lagane ka video. Well, I'm talking about the Jackie Shroff and our very own, none other than Sania Mirza. Can we have that, Avi, please?
Syed bhai, adab. Video Jackie. फारूक भाई के बाद
ये मैसेज के बाद
विकेट कीपिंग संभालना बहुत बड़ी बात होती है बड़ू, और उसके अंदर भी शाइन करना, वाह, बहुत इज्जत हमेशा. My respects to you and your family and to the book that you're launching. मैं आने की कोशिश करूंगा. It'll be an honor for me to come. अगर इधर कुछ लोचे नहीं, अगर ज्यादा शूटिंग ना हो तो मैं जरूर आऊंगा. कहीं जाना हो, कहीं शूटिंग होता है, कहीं ना कुछ होता है ना, अगर वो हुआ तो नहीं आऊंगा तो वीडियो कॉल करूंगा. बाकी ऑल द बेस्ट भाई, आपकी बहुत इज्जत करते हैं हम लोग, अपनी पूरी गैंग है आपके फैन. एक नंबर
जोरदार ताली जगुदा के लिए everyone.
Good evening, everyone. Hope you guys are having an amazing evening. I just want to wish Kiri Bhai all the very best with this book, and it's been such an honor and privilege to know you as a family friend, and also congratulations on all the laurels that you have brought for the country, and I hope this book is an amazing and smashing hit. All the best. Have a good evening, everyone.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, before Sir speak, we have a small video. Can we have a video, please, about Sir? Huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Padma Shri Syed Kirmani Sahab. Oh ho!
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening. Namaskar. Sat Sri Akal. And greetings to all who are present here. Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Revanth Reddy ji, His Excellency Shri Lutfi Hassan Sahab, Honorary Consul General of USA South and Guyana, Dr. Vivek ji, who has been instrumental in this wonderful gathering where you all have assembled to honor yours sincerely for the launch of my autobiography, Stumped. My dear friend Jimmy Amarnath, thank you very much for gracing this wonderful occasion. Unfortunately, Kirti Azad could not make it due to his political involvement way back in Kolkata. Of course, Dakshesh Pathak, my co-author, who wrote my entire cricketing journey, and of course you heard my another co-author Debashish Sengupta, who's the professor in the Portsmouth University in UK. Adharuddin, thank you very much. Muhammad Siraj, thank you very much for honoring and gracing this wonderful occasion. Of course, how can I forget Mir Shabir Ali, the captain of football Indian team, who's here and who's a Padam Shri Arjuna awardee and a football captain of the Indian team. And I don't know, I can see a lot of my very dear cricketing friends who are out here. The Andhra captain Chamundeswar Nath, who's also here. Chamundi has done a great deal for Andhra cricket and the cricketers in general. Thank you very much for gracing this wonderful occasion. And how can I forget the esteemed guests who have gathered here on this wonderful, very auspicious book launch of mine. And how can I forget Sajid Mirza Saab. He has been instrumental, and of course, हमारे Imran Mirza bhai. क्या बात है, थैंक यू सो मच, आई एम ऑनर्ड. मेरे पास अल्फाज नहीं है कि आप जो कोशिश कर रहे हैं, एंड ऑफ कोर्स योर टीम विद अनम, असद अब्बास, thank you so much, and Ali, Where are you? They have been the event managers to conduct this wonderful place, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, the very presence of the distinguished guests who have assembled out here. If I have not taken your names, please excuse me. And of course, my cricketing friends from Hyderabad, I don't know, I'm not able to spot them. Of course, there I can see the shining head of Naushir Mehta. Thank you so much, Naushir, along with your wife, Yasmin. Thank you so much. Yes, for gracing this wonderful occasion. And of course, the honorable ladies who are the, Mrs. Amina, who's the wife of Mr. Shri, His Excellency Lutfi Hassan Sahab, and his entire team out here. His family is out here. I'm honored by your gesture out here. And of course, how can I forget my family who's sitting down there? Can you put up your hand there? All the Kirmanis up there. Put up your hand. Thank you so much for supporting me all the way. And of course, all my dear guests who have been assembled.